The Shrine of Remembrance, located in King's Domain on St Kilda Road, Melbourne, Australia, was built as a memorial to the men and women of Victoria who served in the World War I and is now a memorial to all Australians who have served in the war. Basically, that's what I know about the area before I went there. To me, it's nothing more than a tourist attraction. At a shining afternoon, I visited the Shrine of Remembrance. Literally, I visited there by chance instead of planning to. This visit is after my fieldwork trip of environment and development subject to the Royal Botanic Gardens. A week before the trip, I found people in the street started to adorn poppies, a kind of red china flower, on their clothes. Well, there are more and more images of poppies appeared on the advertisements and social media. Then, on the lecture of environment and development, our lecturer told us about the Shrine of Remembrance as a landmark to help us to find the Royal Botanic Gardens. She also told us some interesting facts of the memorial, and also the Remembrance Day, which on November 11 every year. However, I'm a forgettable person. When the poppies in the street didn't surprise me anymore, I swiftly forgot them, the Shrine of Remembrance and the Remembrance Day. I went to the fieldwork trip. I enjoyed it. After the lunch in the Royal Botanic Gardens, I decided to leave, and on my way to the tram stop, I saw the Shrine of Remembrance. Suddenly, a thought came up. Maybe I can stroll around and then go back. So, I climbed up the stairs and tried to find the entry. I reached 3 sides of the building, but none of them has an entry. Though the shrine seemed not so huge, it actually takes physical power and mental patience. Finally, when I reached the last side after defeating the mind of returning, the will showed up. This city has saved the best scenery for the shrine, for the men and women who served and sacrificed themselves for the country during the World War I. Surely, they deserved. I entered the shrine. Its size is not as big as I thought inside, but every object is simple and huge. The flags of Australia and its army floated down like waterfalls. Beneath them, there were boxes that stored the notebooks which full of the names written. Their identity are obvious. At the middle of the shrine hall, there was a vial with a term inside. Greater love has no man. It's from the Bible, and it means none kind of love exists in this world can be greater than this. When I looked upward, there is a dome surrounded by emblems of the World War I. It looked like a tunnel that leads you somewhere. Every year on November 11, when the noon comes, the sun will directly shine on the wall. This must be some kind of connection, I thought, or I wished. There is a grass with thousands of poppies on it, and the square of shrine. Each of them has a label written about who the donor was. They were so red, like they were going to bleed. Interestingly, when I looked back to the shrine, it was much more desolating and solemn. It made me think of those terms on the walls of shrine. Remember, remember, remember. So many remembers. Like what I said, I am a forgettable person, and human, a forgettable species. Forget is a superpower. It kills sorrows, but it also causes disasters. What we have done is totally accept the fact that we cannot remember all the things all the time. But there is always a shrine we constructed, a date we created to remind us time and again.